Hello, my Dark Beans. Welcome back to Dark Souls. Today, I'm actually going to be doing a how-to video, an advice video. This is a video was supposed to be the same video as, the 4th of July, but, as a bonus part, but you know how that went, and that took, so long to make, and I didn't have, and basically that was like an hour, and I didn't want to make it any longer than that. Not only that, it was supposed to be an advice video about how some bosses can be easily taken down if you stack them, giving you a chance to fight back. For instance, which is why I'm making this video now. This was also supposed to be up yesterday. I'm supposed to have made this video yesterday, but let's just say that my workplace got crowded and I was too tired to even make anything. So I was making today. And also after this, I was supposed to go make another one, but let's just say that I had to vacate some sewage in the bathroom, and if any of you know what I mean, it was burning. Oh man, that hurt. Yeah, I wasn't able to do anything. I was supposed to make another playthrough, but let's just say I stayed in the bathroom for quite a bit because, I didn't want to continue until I knew the pain at least settled down. Which is why I'm only going to be able to post this. But don't worry, I will be making the other video next time. ADF will be back, don't worry. But before that, I have to say this now. If you don't know, if you've seen the new trailer for Shadow of War, it's actually an update to Shadow of Mordor. If you don't know that, please go type in on YouTube, Shadow of Mordor update or Shadow of Mordor Forge Nemesis. Trust me, you'll love it. Basically, it's going to be a crossplay. Basically, whatever you did in the first game. Here's the thing. Whoever was your follower, who was your badass follower, or your ultimate nemesis, they are going to be transferred into the Shadow of War. Basically, you can have them continue their journey with you in the next one. Basically, you can have a rivalry again. If you have never played it, play Shadow of Mordor. If you're planning to play Shadow of War, trust me, you are going to be. Trust me, because this new update, the Nemesis Forge, you're gonna have your rival return. Trust me. Watch that video and basically let me know in the comments who was your freaking nemesis, and if you're hoping that if you played it before or about to play it, let me know what kind of a nemesis you're wanting to play against, or if you already had it. I don't care, just type it in the comments. I'm getting confused already. I'm just so excited after seeing that. But whatever. But now to the point at hand. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you some advice how you can get the upper hand. Bosses, I have no idea how long this video is. Hopefully it's short. I'll edit out some things if it's not. But here it is. For instance, if you want to go after a boss like Gale, if you're going in on your own, I suggest you bring in a bleeding weapon. I've seen a bunch of YouTube videos, and they don't exactly explain, but bring a bleeding weapon. Preferably one that has a high damage like this. As you notice that this blade I'm not able to use it. I have low dexterity because I'm a strength build. But if you have this, it's actually quite faster than this. I think it's quite faster. But once you have this, it's a bleeding can actually cause major effect against the boss. Because the more you're trying to hit it and then you dodge and repeat, they will actually lose more health that way. So put a bleeding gem on a double sword. One sword build, you can still work, but you'll have to be very fast at dodging. But putting it on a double bladed weapon, like preferably a bleed weapon, and that is basically going to be very effective, especially if it's fast. A double-handed fast weapon. Try it on fast with daggers or anything that causes bleeding. The faster, the better. Or use double and just use that. The second way is being a heavy. This hammer, any kind of heavy weapon against the boss, almost all bosses will stagger immediately. Like Gale, if you saw me doing that, they will stagger immediately, allowing you to get the upper hand. But having to be having heavy weapons, you would have to have two other people to play, unless you're really good at it, and you can just stagger them all day, or just keep hitting and wailing at him, or have high stamina. Me, I don't have the high stamina, so I have to rely on doing this. If you're playing on PvP with other people fighting a boss, Make sure you have at least one person that has heavy and constantly keep wailing at him with a heavy weapon. Eventually they'll stagger the boss and you can get some hits. Or you can just do this with a bleeding weapon. Alright, that's it for the advice. That's the advice I can have it with you as well. Also, just to let you know, this hammer cannot be infused with a heavy gen, so if you're planning to make it even more heavy, it won't work, unfortunately. You can infuse this weapon with like any other weapon as well, like a bleeding weapon. If you notice, I put a poison thing here because I want it to be a poison slash bleeding weapon. Having a poison and having bleeding, it's gonna cause chaos, trust me. But back to the topic. Now I'll also be putting up a farming area. As you can notice on the top, I've actually chosen some rings here. This one is optional because I have to use it for like putting my loadout down. But these two are basically a must for farming, of course. Falling yield for more souls and the covetous golden serpent. Also put a princess ring to gradually make your health not go down that fast. Why? Because you're going to be using, if you have the chest of avarice, that will give you a lot of souls, not to mention a lot of farming thing. There's also another thing, if you want to make it more effective, upgrade, what was it? There was a weapon here that, upgrade this to its max. Basically, you'll be able to cause more, get more items, but just to let you know, if you do, you'll not getting as much damage from an enemy. Unless you put another ring on, like remove this and put a ring of the, what was it, the critical, with the B on it, that will increase critical attack. And the place I'm going to show you is in the Ring City. I don't know how many people have already done this video before, but let's just say that I've only seen one and I haven't seen that one up here. But who knows? Okay, let's go. Alright. See, no, not there. Basically, you want to go to the ring inner wall. You've probably already seen this already. Go here. We might have to deal with some enemies. Alright, we're back. Sorry that I didn't tell you guys. But right here, we're in the Ring City. If you're planning to go through, you're going to need to dodge all the enemies and just begin to go straight to the farming area because there's no bonfires close to that area at all. Trust me. You will need to start running towards that area. Like so. I'm going to show you where to head off if you don't know where the area is. Just keep dodging all these enemies ahead of it. And careful with some of them. If you can't dodge them, then just fight back. But be careful, some of these will literally cause a lot of damage if you're not careful. Like this one. But like I said, just dodge and you're basically good. You can go down faster if you use the chandelier, but I prefer this method just to go down here and be done with it. Alright. Also be careful, there is a ring knight here with a freaking spear. And that's very bad. Alright, here we are now. Now before we do anything, god damn it. Before we do anything, we're gonna need to kill this bastard here. Because he's gonna be annoying as hell. This one over here as well. Oh, I so love this hammer. And also some other bastards here as well. Oh, look at that. Alright. Oh, shit. Does he know? Oh, shit, he saw me. Well, there goes my entire intro. Oh, fuck. Oh, I mean, oh, shit. Oh, forget it. Oh, man, they see me. How do you see me? Back away. Back, vile demons. Really? Okay, for this plan to work, I gotta really start getting away. Okay. I'm not here. I'm not here. I've done nothing to you. Huh. Is he damaged? Barely. Alright, now as I continue before all hell breaks, you've got to be kidding. Where the... Sorry guys about this. Let me just... just go deal with this guy. Back away, damn it! Now to run away! Like I said, you gotta be very careful because some of these enemies will literally go after you. Alright, we got away. Now, I was hoping to do this carefully, but alright. Are you enemy? Alright, cool. Now, here, this is the greatest freaking farming spot ever. For both items and souls. Like I said, this is the greatest place ever. Because one, you have to, these guys drop a lot of souls. Not to mention you can also get their armor instantly as well. But you have to be careful because they can literally pack a punch if you're not careful. So, which is why you should get the cat falling ring as well, because that won't break your fall. I think. I don't know. Oh, for Pete's sake, get away from me! I've done nothing to you! Okay then. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Stay away, damn it! Get away from me! Am I making so much noise right now? Am I somehow making noise? Turn it up! But be careful, these guys can pack a punch. P6. Okay, over here. I said that you know you need to be precise of where you're gonna land on that guy. Okay, now he's gone. Now to test it out, we're gonna jump on this guy, and I'm gonna show you how many souls he's gonna bring down. Let's see. We'll probably die. All right. There we go. See that? And a Titanite chunk. See how many souls he does? That's basically great. But I suggest you take this helmet off every once in a while. Yeah, I have done nothing to you! By the way! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh crap! Run! Oh shit! Oh. Skills! Skills! Oh crap! Skills! Now that I think about it. Hey, you guys, get in here. You gotta get in here, can't you? Oh shit, they can't. Never mind! Whoa. Wait, can I? Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god! Well, there it is! I just found out a way for you guys to farm beyond belief. You would have to take some damage, but... Nice! And I got another Titanite chunk. Nice! Well, I thought you just need to friggin' smash him in the skull a bunch of times. But this works too. Hey, you over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yo, over here. Yep. If you, like I said, make sure you have a weapon that does max damage like this. If they stagger, that's a great way. Now! Whoa! Napeko, see, 14,094. That's so many souls coming down at once. Wait, there's like literally so many souls coming out of these bastards at once. which is fantastic. If you need to level up your character real fast, or if you're a low player, just let you know, if you're a low player, beware. These DLCs are no joke. Trust me. Unless you have a friend, or if you're willing to take so many deaths, then I suggest you don't play the DLCs until you defeat Lothar. There's literally something at Ariandel that says, don't come in here until you dealt with Lothar Castle. Trust me. But if you want to deal with it, this is a great way to start farming souls early on. Then you'll be... Oh, hell. Run off, damn it! Oh, shit. They noticed me! Woo! Yo, that's right. Follow me, fat boy. Man, there's also another way, but there's also a dangerous way to do this, and it's by basically making sure you land on them from that tall height. You can do this from here, but they'll probably hit you eventually. And my foot's asleep, damn it. But the method I just showed you guys, holy shit, I didn't expect this. Didn't expect this. Just cut, but if you wanted to get more souls fast, just lead some of them over here to this door, and then boom. Just lead some of them over to this doorway, and then you got them. Just put on the helmet. Just put on the helmet, and if you can, and then just keep doing this. Just keep wailing on them. If you have a weapon, if you have a heavy weapon to stagger them, great. Just learn the attacks, and then boom, you can get so many souls here in just a few minutes. It will take longer than the original method, but hey, and you might take some hits, but it's all worth it if you can freaking kill them fast enough. Like that. Alright. Well, that's all I have time today. This is just a how-to video. I just wanted to show you guys how to do this thing. Also, be careful. Like I said, the Avarice will be taking a lot of hits. So make sure you wear some sort of ring, or even have a spell to counteract this. Also, make sure you have some Ashen Estus flags as well. Level 10 is best if you're not new to the game. But like all in all, thank you for joining me. Like and subscribe down below, comment down below. Like I said, this is just a how-to video. Press the little bell next to the subscribe button. Weird place to put that. And yeah, that's about it. Also, just to let you know, I will be playing ADF sooner or later. Again, don't worry. Like I said, go watch the Shadow Immortal update video, Nemesis Forge. You will be surprised, and you'll be freaking happy you did. For anybody who had a Nemesis in the game or wants to have a Nemesis, watch that video. I'm actually going to plan on playing it again. Playing the Shadow Immortal to get my new Nemesis, because I want to have my Nemesis and follower in there. Sorry, I need a drink. And yeah, that's about it. I'm also going to see what else I can do here. If I learn any new techniques, I'll put in another video if you want me to do. This is just a how-to video that I wanted to do during the 4th of July hour special thing, I guess is what we call it now. But that's about it. Yeah, alright, thank you for joining me, and my dark minions.